How to remember what you read forever. Be honest, how many books have you read that you can barely remember? You closed the last page, felt inspired for a day, and then gone. It's frustrating because reading takes time, and if you forget it, it feels wasted. But it doesn't have to be that way. Today, let's talk about how to remember what you read, not just for a week, but for life. 1. Read with a purpose. Memory starts before you even open the book. If you read with a purpose, your brain locks on. Ask yourself, why am I reading this book? What am I hoping to take away? How will I use what I learn? When you know your purpose, your brain automatically filters and remembers the most relevant information. Second, review before you dive in. Don't just jump in blind. Skim the table of contents, the chapter titles, introduction, and the conclusion. This creates a mental map like laying down hooks for new information to latch onto. Your brain remembers better when it knows the destination. Third, take notes while reading. Highlight random lines doesn't cut it. Real note taking cements memory. Write margin notes. Jot down key points or keep a separate notebook. The act of translating what you just read into your own words strengthens neural connections. A pro tip here. Use the 3 nugget rule. After every chapter, write down 3 things you want to remember. 3 is enough to be memorable without being overwhelming. The fourth point, summarize in your own words. Richard Feynman, the Nobel winning physicist, said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. After finishing a chapter or a whole book, try explaining the main ideas to yourself or better, to someone else. This isn't just a review, it forces you to transform information into knowledge you own. The fifth one, use spaced repetition. Here's the science. Your brain forgets most of what it learns unless you review it at increasing intervals. It's called the forgetting curve. Beat it by revisiting your notes. Review after one day, review again after a week, review again after 1 month, then every few months. Each review strengthens memory until it sticks for years. Apply immediately. Books are like tools. You only remember how to use them if you practice. If you read a productivity book, try one technique that same day. If you read a finance book, apply one principle in your budget. Application cements memory far better than passive reflection. The seventh point, teach what you learn. Want to remember forever? Teach it. Share the idea in a conversation, a blog, or a video. Teaching forces you to organize knowledge, and when you explain it clearly, you remember it clearly. The eighth point, connect new knowledge to old knowledge. The brain remembers by association. Don't just store new ideas in isolation. Link them to the things you already know. For example, reading about habits, connect it to what you know about willpower. Reading about money, link it to your own past financial experiences. Connections create mental hooks that make recall easier. The ninth point is don't read too fast. Speed reading might help you finish books quickly, but if retention is your goal, slow down. Absorb the key points. Pause when something hits you. Ask, how does this apply to my life? Reflection is memory's best friend. Point number 10. Build a personal knowledge library. Don't let your book insights vanish into thin air. Collect them. Some people use digital systems like Notion, Evernote, or Obsidian. Others keep a physical notebook or index cards. The key is have a place where all your best lessons live. Over years, this becomes your personal wisdom vault. Point number 11. Reread the best books. You don't need to reread every book once. You need to read the right books many times. Each reread deepens memory because you're connecting the same ideas with new life experiences. Great books are companions, not one-night stands. Point number 12. Choose quality over quantity. Reading 100 shallow books won't stick. Reading 10 deep, timeless, and relevant books will. If you want to remember forever, invest your attention where it matters most. So, how do you remember what you read forever? You set a purpose, you preview, you take notes, You summarize. You use spaced repetition. You apply and teach. You connect old knowledge with new. And you curate your insights into a library that grows with you. The truth is, memory isn't about talent, it's about method. And when you start using these methods, books stop being entertainment and they start becoming transformations. Because the point of reading isn't to count pages, it's to carry the wisdom with you for life.